Common sense, make it make sense. Your co-host, with the legend, and we have online Jackson and Q, and this is part few of the episode. Common sense, make it make sense. And now, Jackson,
Yeah,
just
man.
remind us of the topic that you're talking about, and let's go in some questions now.
Yeah, man. We're talking about, whether or not your friends or your circle should change as you progress in life.
And we have different reasoning around it. What I think we are saying, if the circle
Oh,
go down
similar.
trouble, yeah, similar traits. But we need to look some more into, as I said, the characteristic of a good friend. I understand a circle. So let me pose some questions to the gentleman then, right? As it relates to Jackson, let's start with you. Um, do you feel like your friendship, understand, with your circle or someone out there with your circle? Well, let me direct it to you. If you feel like that your friendship with your friends are something that is giving back to your energy, or it's more like them taking from your energy.
I mean, it really depends on how you define a friend still, but the ones that I have as friends are definitely giving back. They taking and they giving, right? And I'm 100% okay with that because at the end of the day, me not mind I give my friend a strength, right?
It's reciprocal then. Yeah, it's
Reciprocal,
yeah, you get back.
reciprocal.
That's
What
the
the word they
word.
pronounce? Yeah, but yeah, man. You don't understand what you say. Yeah,
Reciprocal, yeah, man.
yeah. So, so what
We're
I'm trying to
commenting.
say is, yeah, man, don't comment the right word. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't mind giving energy, and I expect to get energy just the same. So, for example, if I write a book, me not supposed to have to ask my friend for buy it. You understand what
Okay,
I
so
say?
you want
If my
you
friend,
want to see.
if my friend have a if a friend release a new song and me see him post it, him not supposed to have to ask me for post it. You understand? If my friend have a brand and him launch a new line of clothing for Instagram, me see him post it. He not supposed to have to tell me if he repost it. You understand? The minute you see that, you say, yo, I'm a friend this, I'm a bridging this, bam, repost, resend, reshare, re-like, right?
But
Me not supposed to go to go to 4BD store and say, yo, my friend, you can't give me a
for
jacket.
BD,
Me not depend that, brother. Yeah, yo, if I'm my friend, I'm go to my friend's store, me not supposed to go big up my friend thing, my youth. My friend have a party, I have big ticket. No, man, my friend have a party right now, no, my youth. Me supposed to buy 10 ticket.
and that's your characteristic of a friend, right?
100%. If you say I'm a friend, I'm here put on a party right now, and you are come beg me ticket, you're not my friend. I saw me look on it.
I think those people agree with you now. But
Let me see this. Yo, but let me see
let
what
me put,
nobody think what them think about me now. I saw me stay at the end of the day,
let,
we have to talk
let
my
me put,
mind.
well, and we appreciate that because it's all about us holding a reason. Q, name four characteristics you think of a real friend.
So to me, that word friend is very important, right? No, you don't choose your family, but you have a chance to choose your friends. As I stated before, I was talking about the grass and the tree.
Yeah.
But loyalty beats everything. I believe you're not gonna have a friend that's gonna be maybe on a certain time to probably buy a ticket or to support you in some ways, but they will try in some ways that they can. Maybe they're giving you their all, but you don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't know that they're giving you their all. Maybe they go to everybody in the community and say, hey, this person have a store, this person have a book. I'm asking you, please, from the bottom of my heart, to support them, right? But they may never buy a book. Maybe they don't have the money to buy a book. It's almost like manners, right? a female meet a male, and he opened the door for her. She said, "Oh my gosh, this guy, he's so nice," but that's not nice. That's just being polite. So there's some things that you can learn, right? And some things you just have naturally. When somebody have you here, it's priceless. So loyalty is one for me, right?
Mhm.
And then two is gratitude. So you have to, yes, somebody is giving you loyalty, but in order to maintain that, you have to give that person gratitude to appreciate what they're doing. Then three, as what Kimara is saying, you have to give that person back some kind of support apart from, and those to me is very important. And then how much I reached? 2 or 3?
I think at 3. So it'll be 4 now.
3. So 4. I believe if you have a friend, right? Sometimes your friends end up not saying replace your family, but I think you adapt them as your family. So I do believe that there should be a special bond for that individual. Reason why I say that, you have to know that person's weakness and understand that this is this person's flaw, but I still choose this person as my friend. Because you're not going to buy a friend every month. You're going to be like, okay, checklist, he doesn't have this, he doesn't have that, he doesn't have this. We don't want to tell a friend. You have to accept them with the flaws. And know and say, yeah, I'm a friend that, and this is its flaws. But I understand. Other people not going to understand. That's why other people is not that individual friend. Now, again, this is just my personal opinion. All right?
Respect your
Common
opinion, sir.
sense.
Respect your opinion. And based on what Q say and Jackson, I understand what both of you saying. Jackson saying that a friend's supposed to support you. You understand? And if you're doing something, they're supposed to jump up and go in their pocket and support you. Q is saying, yes, I understand what you're saying. Also, probably not give you money, but him get that moral support. Probably also him can buy the things them way I do, but him also can be an ambassador, share, tell people about it and send customers there. So it all boils down to support, and support come just don't go one way, it go different ways. You know what I mean? And that brings me to the next question that I'm looking at, right? And I'm gonna ask each of you the same question.
You go first.
Jackson, I will choose Jackson. I'm choose Q.
I know
No,
I'm
Q
say
just
that. That's why I said that.
Q just finish. So I got a reason with Jackson. Jackson, do you feel that your friends or your circle has to share the same um sort of quote unquote same goals and common interests and values as you? Do you feel like they have to?
Not necessarily, but you have to have some shared goals, some shared morals and stuff like that, because I think that is where a lot of friendship fall apart, where they don't share the same type of morals or the same type of goals or the same type of mentality. So you'll have a friend that, I'm gonna say quote unquote friend that um you know you're expecting them to behave or treat you in a way that you would treat them, right? But it's not happening. And then because of that, no, you feel away and then the friendship fall apart. So an example of that is, let's say basically, somebody come to you with an offer and say, oh, say, me understand, say you and this a person that build this brand, right? But no, I'd like to do business, but I want to do business with you. I don't want to do business with him, right? And that friend, just because of the numerical value or the monetary value of what is being offered, them just drop everything and say, yeah, man. Them don't even consult the friend or say nothing to the friend. So they go back to the friend and I say, yo, so me get the opportunity, but they must say the friendship is gonna fall apart right there, because guess what? He would expect say you're gonna come to him and say, all right, here we go on. But get the opportunity, yeah. They don't want the business with you. What you think about it? As a matter of fact, you're not even supposed to go to him and say that. If you want somebody to build a brand, right? And somebody is gonna come to you now and offer you something and saying if you cut out the person who you build a brand with, you need to run him. Yeah, man, go about your business, brother. No matter how much money I come with, right? And that's because, there is something to be said about loyalty. But at the end of the day, as I said, you have to have shared values, shared morals, and shared goals. So when I say shared goal, it doesn't mean like you and the friend need the same, are aiming for the same thing. But if you have the same mentality where it's progressive and it's forward thinking, you don't have a problem. But you can be a forward thinking person and your friend is, just laid back, don't have a care in the world. Because what's gonna happen is anytime you guys have something in common that you guys are working on together, you're gonna find say you are push out all the effort and them just laid back, relax, don't really care about what's going on, and it's gonna cause problem. So that friendship then not gonna last. So I believe that you should have a shared mentality to a certain extent, kind of have the same type of goals and same type of morality in terms of like how you deal with stuff.
Mm. All right, I appreciate your opinion, but let's look on some flip side before I go to go to Q. In Jamaica, a lot of friends,
Yeah.
say you decide you want to be an artist, you go have a friend and say, "Come on, stop your foolishness, a foolish shit," or say you decide that you want to do a business. That makes sense. Is it that because the person don't share the opinion of what you are doing is not a real friend? But we're gonna see what comes.
More give answer to that. One sentence more I say. You remember last week, it's not one sentence, but you remember one of the previous episodes they did when I say, um I lose my train of thought. All right, continue. I'll bring it up back.
All right. So Q, do you believe that you have to share some common interest or value with the persons in your circle for it to be a progressive circle?
So it all depending on you because you designed it, right? So this is your second chance to life. You never get the chance to choose your family, but you do get the chance to choose your friends. So I think that's a personal question, and everybody have different values and different beliefs. So whatever you value and whatever you believe, that would be your answer. But my answer is one quality I expect is loyalty. When we can have different views and different standpoint, me can like red and you like purple. I mean, take it a little bit deeper. One can like browning and one don't like browning.
Yeah. Our fatty and slimmers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But does that impact the friendship? I don't think your personal choices in life should impact the friendship. Yes, a friend would give you his opinion because a friend is the next person to you. The friend is somebody we adapt as a family member. So if anything should happen, you're supposed to be reaching out to that friend and say, hey, this is my situation. And it should be comfortable to relate certain information with them and thinking that they're going to be the right person for that. And if you can't confide in that person on that level, then maybe you don't. You don't really have a friend.
Okay. Point taken, Q. A dancehall artist did a lyric stating, that he remember when he was in the studio voicing who did actually asleep, but it's different when liquor share. You know what I mean? So at times, you'll have friendship, and that's why we say you have to check the characteristics of friendship. And you have to check your circle. Because a lot of times people have persons around them who are opportunists.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So them apart with Q because they can get some opportunity, or them apart with Jackson or myself because there's some form of opportunity. So it's a very thin line. How can you know It's about examining your circle. And I think that's where we're getting where we're talking about. Examine your circle, see if your circle is conducive towards your growth. You understand? So, in quote unquote, why I asked that question is that say you choosing to be a YouTuber then, and a friend saying to you, yo, them think they're foolish, and everybody and everything up and try do and man try something else. Is it that you're gonna say to yourself, say, because in my respect, my value or my goal, I cut off a person. Or just still go ahead, get it done. And if you're not seeing share and comment and like, you meds him or you cut him off. Is that a true friend? But if you look apart from your goal, if you look one apart from your goal, when them they are boxing down at school, and a friend they run that fight and throw a punch and defend you. You see me I say, nobody in that community can violate because a friend they their foot. You know what I mean? If you like a girl, a friend, the first time, I go tell her for you. But when it comes to your goal, I'm not sure the view or idea that you're capable to do it. What would you say to a friend like that or somebody who have a friend like that? What would you say to them, Jackson?
Wow. I mean, at the end of the day, you have friends, you have acquaintances, you have colleagues, and you have all kind of classifications. You know what I mean? I think you made a very valid point when you talk about the grass and the tree and all of that. And I don't think I've looked at it like that. But he said something, but I don't even think he know what I'm saying. Maybe he does. But how I take that analogy, right, is, at the end of the day, if you judge, I'm not gonna say fish, I'm gonna say shark. If you judge a shark and its ability to climb a tree, then you go and think that shark is the stupidest thing in the world or the dumbest thing in the world, right? Because you're judging the shark and its ability to climb a tree, right? But if you judge the monkey and the ability to climb a tree, excellent. But if you judge him and his ability to swim or hunt in the sea or hold him breath underwater, whatever, then you understand what I'm saying? So not everybody is built for everything, right? And now I remember the trailer thought that I had before. Going back to what I said in our earlier podcast, right? You can't ask a brick maker for advice on gold. You understand what I say? So if your friend has never done YouTube in this history of his life, never done any type of podcast or anything, why are you asking your friend for advice from podcast? Me understand him can have an opinion, right? You take that opinion with a grain of salt, but you cannot ask him for advice on it. So you have to understand the difference between advice and opinion and put it in a different category, in the category that it's supposed to be. No,
the difference
100%.
between advice or opinion.
Yeah. So everybody entitled to them opinion, but you have to choose the advice. Right? So when you go to your friend, again, you probably have some shared moralities with your friend or some sort of shared values or something like that, but you may not have the same goal or the same type of drive or determination or anything like that, right? So, if it's something that is business and forward thinking and, kind of, progressive, and you know that friend is not that type of person, then just take it as an opinion and you move on. You don't need to have him up or need to, if him not share it or him not like it or whatever the case is, it's okay. I still your friend. Like you still have something in common and you still have a little thing. But at the end of the day, what I'm talking about when I say change up your friend, your friend circle, I'm talking about expanding, right? If you asked me a year ago about some people when I say I'm a friend right now, Zane, I not even know them. We even didn't know them. You understand? But at the end of the day, right now, me and them, I work on something and we are work. And I have to say I'm a friend them because they motivate me motivate them. Them add value to my life, me add value to them life. Right? That is what I'm talking about when I say expand your friend and change up your circle.
No, we are gonna talk about that thing there. It's just some friends that you never thought you'd meet them and know them as friends. But we're gonna talk a little more about that by asking Q a question. Q, do you feel that some friendship is seasonal? it's good for the season or where you're at in life. But once you move away from that, you know what I mean, that friendship is not shouldn't be the center of your growth because it's a seasonal and once you are in that season. For example, you're going at college, you because the season of your life around that time is college, so you develop friendship with some college friends. But that
Right.
doesn't mean that when you leave college you should continue with them. Do you think friendship is can be seasonal or friendship is something that is lifetime? Go ahead.
Very tricky question. But I refer to the tree again. Some people going to come in your life like the leaf. Some people going to be the branches. Some people are going to be the trunk, and some people are going to be the root. You have to acknowledge the trunk and the root different from the branches and the leaf. Because if you fail to do so, no matter where you meet them in your life, sometimes you never get that opportunity back again. That's my answer.
That's a powerful thing because as I mentioned, the season, you know, when the tree is going through the season, the leaves fall and it's
And
replaced.
they grow back.
You grow back with a different leaf, not the same leaf.
Exactly.
But the ones who are there from the foundation stage, which is the root, and the ones who help you up, which is the trunk. Very very good description, you know, and it's something that people to look at.
I want
So
to give you some words for that.
go ahead,
Yeah.
Jackson.
So you're talking about two type of friends right there, right? You're talking
Mhm.
about the phototropic friends and the scrototropic friends.
Hmm.
So
Sure.
the phototropic,
Go ahead.
phototropic. So if you think about that tree, anything that grows out of the ground, that's phototropic because it's growing towards the light, right? And anything that's growing in the ground, that's a scrototropic. So it basically a cement you in the ground, a ground you, so that you're solid, you have a foundation. Because if you think about that tree, you know, if the tree doesn't have a root, breeze blow upon it, it drop down. Right? And if you don't have a root, it cannot absorb water. So at the end of the day, both the phototropic friends, so going back on what I was saying earlier, you know, yeah, you might have some lackadaisical friends sometime, but them friend there is like the one that will give you moral support and mental support and stuff like that where you can talk to and reason with. So sometimes you need the one them for grow the root and you need the one them for grow towards the light branch.
Yeah, as we said, the boat on us as something, so we have to look on the boat side because the word over there I talk about is reciprocal, you know, and the friendship of the like that. So we don't just make force them correct because we are brilliant with that. You understand?
No, you guys are the scholars because some
Go
minutes
to
here.
say that. Go to say that because they say that Q, we have the Christian few can set you up, you know. We don't say any understand. But before we talk about that, we want to talk about the fact that, you know, friendship support don't have to come with. So if you're doing something and you need some money, probably the friend don't have the money to give you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can find the means and ways and so what you try this with her, you look at this with her. That doesn't mean that because you want something at the given moment and your friend not having to give you say, yo, the money of it and the money not rip me, you know. And this is the reason why a lot of people have to know the season of persons in your life, not just friend, but even relationship. Some things are seasonal. And because you don't know the season, you keep them around longer than the reason. But that's something to look into. You know what I mean? Q. Q. The man who say one of the scholar. We have some of the most punchline in an
Yeah, you
all
know. Dropping
Q.
bars.
Have you ever set out to achieve anything in life and your quote unquote circle your friend laugh at you because them never see it realistically?
I mean, my whole life.
Don't point the finger. Don't point the finger.
My whole life. But does that define you?
Feel like I'm at your one point.
Eh? I mean, more life. But they say what don't kill you make you stronger. Kemar talk about foundation. Sometimes those people are designed to help you to get stronger. But it depends on how you view it. Because first you have to know who you are. You have to know if you're the grass or you're the tree. Maybe your friend are the tree and you're the grass.
Which is fine.
But you have to know who you are. You have to identify yourself. If you don't know who you are, then
Peer pressure will lead you anywhere.
you have to set your own sail. You have to know, say, you're grass and listen me. Man, all right here, sir. Right here, sir. And you have to understand when you're the tree, you're designed for you go further because there's a greater source behind us, right?
All right, thanks for that. Thanks for all the opinions. Listen to the comment and everything I go on, and people love the reasoning. And we're sure we're going to go to take a break, and then Q will be back with episode 3 and talk a little bit more about friendship and what it really means. Common sense, make it make sense.